Yo, what's good, YouTube? Zamcro here, aka Scoop, back with the UPC Miners Season 1, week number 6. So, like I said, the league has been cut from 7 weeks to 6 weeks so that we could finish on time with majors. And yeah, so this is going to be our last battle of the regular season. And with a win, we finish the regular season undefeated, so that's hype if we can win. The plan here is to put a halt to all of his offense and allow put a halt to his offense with the likes of Landers, Suicune, Bronzong, and Weezing, and then clean up with Bronzong and Hydreigon. So pretty hype here. Using two very powerful Life Orb special attackers with a team that really doesn't have like solid switch-ins for either of them, which I'm very, very excited about. So if you haven't check the prep talk videos, and then you'll understand both of our rosters and why I brought the team that I brought. However, I can talk about my team for just a little bit. I bring the Landers Incarnate, the Suicune Thundurus Incarnate, Landers Therian, not Incarnate, Suicune Thundurus Incarnate, Bronzong, Hydreigon, and the Weezing. And my opponent decides to bring the Archeops, the Heatran, the Bulu, Roserade, Zygarde, and the Cresselia. So this is actually pretty nice for me. Got a nice fat defensive Landers, nice fat defensive Suicune, nice fat mixed defensive Bronzong. Suicune's mixed defensive as well. Nice fat defensive Weezing for that Bulu. And like I said, Nasty Plot Life Orb Thundurus, and Life Orb 4 attacks Hydreigon. So pretty nice team here. Going into the like a team preview here, I designated my mons for my the other mons. So like Suicune is basically the Heatran switch in. Landers is the Archeops switch in. Weezing the Bulu switch in, Bronzong the Roserade switch in, Landers the Zygarde switch in, and Bronzong Suicune or Hydreigon the Cresselia switch in. Yeah, so if you want to know the exact move sets and spreads and whatnot of my team, then you can go check in the prep talk video where I went very in depth, talked almost 20 minutes. And I'm sure this one will be a lot shorter. Anyways, let's hop into the battle here, and we're going to lead off with Bronzong, because potential lead for him is actually Heatran, and I'm heat proof with enough special attack or special defense EVs. Sorry, I was reading a text message. So unprofessional. Let's get back to the professionality here. I can't be 2-hit KO'd by a modest Fire Blast here, unless he's Life Orb, Expert Belt, or Specs. But Earthquake is guaranteed 2-hit KO. So I'm just going to click that Earthquake here. As he goes for the Fire Blast, that's 53%. After leftover recovery, I will be out of range of another one, no matter what his attack investment is. I can take another one 100%. Because of my heat-proof ability. He's going to go for the Fire Blast again here, and he's going to do 36%. So at this point I'm thinking, okay, he's certainly modest, maybe even like Specs or Wise Glasses or something, Charco, something like that. Just click Dark Pulse there, predicting him to switch out. It also knocked out. I do have the Earth Power, but no reason to click it there since Dark Pulse was guaranteed knockout anyway. Now he brings in the Heatran. So he's going to switch out, predicting my Earthquake. But I know he's offensive, so I'm actually going to switch out into my Suicune. And he made a switch that covered both plays. And now I'm in a sticky situation. So I'm just going to switch back out here, preserve my Suicune as long as possible. he does 33% with a horn leech to wheezing. So now I know that Bulu is also choice banded. Well, is choice banded. I go for the toxic, predicting the Cresselia coming in on a sludge wave or something like that. I do have the hidden power ground, but there's no reason to click it there. We're just going to go out to Suicune once again as he sets up his stealth rock. So nice use of Heat Ran so far. As I'm going to make a prediction here, predicting his Roserade to come in, and I'm going to click the Ice Beam. And I get a freeze. This is important. The reason this is important is because, one, it allows me to play a little bit reckless, and he just got his rocks up, so I'm a little bit behind. So I'm gonna make the. It's not really a play. I got rewarded for a good play, so I'm gonna take advantage of that and just click Ice Beam here, take advantage of the freeze. He could knock me out with one hit anyway, unless he was Specs. And I'm going to switch out to my Bronzine here, as I got him in range of any hit. He's not going to thaw out, and again, he's not going to thaw out. So Bronzine's going to pick up a kill here. Nice, strong kill. And we're going to go a bit leftovers back, so now Heat Ran still can't OHKO me, and Archeops can't OHKO me with no attack, unless he is choice banded. Okay, so he brings the Archeops, choice banded Archeops in. I didn't expect choice band because he had already revealed choice band Bulu and potentially choice scarf Heat Ran. So I wasn't expecting this thing to be choice banded as well, but it is, and he got me there with that. Not the biggest of deals. However, I'm going to go out to my landers here and attempt to get my rocks up, I do believe, as the rocks could be the difference between winning and losing. Here I do pack the sludge wave. I'm going to reveal the nice tech and do 97%, missing out on the knockout, and that's going to be that. So he gets the horn leech and does almost 100% damage to me. Unreal. Pulls a double out to Heat Ran as I switch out to Hydreigon, predicting him to go for the, actually predicting him to switch out into the Cresselia on my Sludge Wave. But he goes for the Choice Scarf Toxic there. So he did reveal it to be Choice Scarf. So he brought at least 3 Choice Mons here. He brings in the Archeops to go for U-Turn, which is actually okay for me because that rocks damage is essential on him, and I was sacking my Landers off there anyway. He brings in the Bulu, so I can do one of two things here. I can bring in Wheezing and take more damage but get the kill for sure, or I can bring in Thunders, get the kill for sure, or I can bring in Hydreigon and get the kill for sure without risking, rocks damage and trying to set up or anything like that. When I bring Thunders in, I want to set up 100% here. So I get the burn on the Flamethrower, and now Cresselia is in versus my Thunders. I'm going to click the Nasty Plot, and now everything drops. He goes for a Toxic, and that's not going to matter, and I'll explain that in a second. So imagine if he Toxic there, it would take 12%. And I would click Thunderbolt here. I would go down to, I would take Life Orb and another 12 to 24% from toxic damage, and I would still be alive here. However, my opponent would be able to knock me out right here with the extreme speed if I were toxic. So what that changes is differential, obviously. I was able to pick up the kill with the Zygarde there. Pick up the kill on the Zygarde there. As Bulu comes in, I'm going to be able to pick up the kill on that too. But if he would have been able to put me in, if the Toxic would have landed and I was in range of that extreme speed, I would have brought Suicune in the following turn, and I would have clicked Ice Beam, and Zygarde would drop, or the Bulu would drop. If you let the Zygarde drop, then I'm fine, because Wheezing beats Bulu no matter what, and it's choice banded, so I know it's not going to set up or anything like that. And if he chose to switch out to the Bulu, drop the Bulu to the Ice Beam, bring back in the Zygarde, then it just drops to the Ice Beam anyway. So really Nothing really changed since Thunder's died to Life Orb anyway. The differential remains the same. Only thing different was the Mons picking up the statisticals, in which doesn't really matter at this point in the season, because we're not keeping track. To my knowledge, we're not keeping track of kills or moves that kill or got the kills or whatever. I am keeping track of kills myself. Not sure if everybody else is though. Even though some are on the dock, some aren't. Anyways, that's going to be a game. We're going to pick up another 2-0 victory. Maybe a 3-0, depending on how you look at it. Thunder wasn't killed. It's just taking a break. He was exhausted. But, yeah, it's going to be a game. Pick up 2-0 victory. Move to 6-0 and grab a first-round bye as the number 1 seed. We will await the match between, I think it's Kyle versus African Goku, winner versus Matt, and Shori versus Hell, winner of that versus me. So, yeah, looking forward to that, and I'll see you guys then. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I thank you for watching.